Hey, how's it going? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome back to episode 2 of my Kingdom Come Deliverance from the Ashes DLC Let's Play. In the last episode we went ahead and fought some bandits off in the north on our new city. I guess I shouldn't call it a city, more of a village, which we were given the task over to go ahead and improve, build buildings, get people to settle there, and I'm really looking forward to going ahead and building this village up. A lot of you guys in the comments were telling me that I'm going to need around about 50 to 70 grand, which I have nowhere near. I just spent the past time off camera going ahead and selling all the gear at Sasau and at Rattay. So basically I've cleaned myself dry and sold all of my gear, and I've only managed to get around about 10k, which I know you guys will be saying, Jackie, that's like nothing, you're going to need so much more. But I say bring it on. I'm really looking forward to, having to, find ways to make money to then invest in my city. I think that's much more enjoyable and hopefully will make for a much better Let's Play than, say, if I was just to simply have all the money stocked up already and just, do everything right away without any kind of trouble or traverse. A hold up. Don't interfere. Yeah, I'm not going to interfere. Oh, I've been caught. Let's try and evade. Nice, we did manage to evade. I'm not looking for a fight right away, even though, that probably would have been good because we could have got some gear. I was too busy thinking about my intro to stop. Well, we're definitely going to stop here and halt and see what we can get done. Because you guys are probably just crappy bandits, right? So let's go ahead and get off our horse. I'm still in my full-on armor. I was planning on putting on some nice clothes, which I might be able to get off of these guys. But these guys aren't well-trained warriors, so we should just be able to basically two-hit these guys. Because they've got, no stamina. Unlike, proper trained warriors who can actually do some good damage. So let me just get my stamina back, and then we should just be able to strike this guy overhead and he'd be dead. If I can hit him. I mean, he's obviously a little bit nimble. God, this guy is nimble. I've already killed his friend, though. There we go. We got him to dodge, and then we just do that. We can break his guard really easily. And then, yeah, it's him here. Let's go and mercy kill this guy whilst we loot him. Oh, he's not even down yet, Henry. Jesus, just stabbed him right through the back. Oh, and Henry's face is not happy either. So these guys have anything worthwhile, some potions and stuff, which I don't really care about. Unknown potions. We'll take, this stuff is also quite destroyed as well, so it's not even really worth it. I was hoping we'd get some of the armored dudes, because the armored guys, their gear sells for a lot of money. I'll take his sword, it's a normal sword, but, I'm sure it will do. And then we'll just call our horse back. There she is. Actually, did he have any food? He did have some crackling nice, because we are a bit hungry, so we will just quickly eat the food we have. Oh no, so we even have some apples as well to get our hunger up. Because we are actually a little bit struggling with food, but with these, nourishments we're getting right now, we should be all good. Don't want to drop them. Want to drop the mushrooms. Yes, yes, yes. And now let's continue to make our way up. So unfortunately, there weren't any armored guys. I honestly should have intervened in that, in the other one, which was the hold up, because that normally has armored dudes, but they're not just fighting each other. We'll ride our way over to the last part of the position, because it's only down the road here, so we'll enjoy riding through the woods, because them hold up events tend to have pretty decent gear on the enemies. The bandits aren't super heavily armored. I've been held up before. Is this an ambush as well? No? Okay. Fair enough for me. Yeah, quite a few of I've been held up before with 3 heavily armored knights when I've just been, chilling around, just walking around not doing much. And that was one hell of a fight, because you got 2 shield dudes and a long sword guy. So it's just really hard to get any hits in without anyone else coming in and trying to do any damage. Okay, we should be coming up to it soon. No, it's right here, right? If we can get over. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Oh, we're returning to the farmstead. How amazing. Look at that. We've already cleared out a lot of the rubble. And now it's time to get building. Awesome. Awesome. He's overlooking the area and we're going to come in and I guess start to pay. Also, you guys noticed last episode, and I noticed it during the during the speech as well. The guy who was giving the speech at Rete was saying that if you come here, you don't have to pay taxes for 5 years. And Lord Divish said that we get money from this region for the next 5 years. So I assume that means we just get money more from like trade and stuff like that rather than tax. But that's kind of funny. We just got absolutely skamazzed. So let's go and see the main guy, the locator.
Welcome, Henry.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we'll see. Or we'll just call him Marius from now on, and I'll go across the thing. Also, I did have some nice clothes on me as well, which I would like to be wearing because I don't, I'm the bailiff here. I shouldn't be dressed for combat, constantly. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of a bunch of our clothes. We'll keep on this, get rid of that. Well, look at these shoulder pads, look sick. Does that look okay? That looks pretty cool. Yeah, I kind of like that, especially without that. Yeah, like, we look quite, like, I don't know, we look stupid. Kind of look stupid. That looks stupid as well because of this. Something like that, and then we do that. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. And then I'm pretty sure I do have something. Maybe get rid of the arms as well. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Do I have a hat? I know I have a hat on my horse. Oh, baby, yes. Yeah, we have a pointy yellow hat. Perfect. I am now... Oh, I look like a respectable fellow. I look like the dude of this town.
Well, the bailiff read Sir Divish's decree, and now I'm officially bailiff of Pribyslavitz.
Then allow me to congratulate you. What will be your first step?
First, actually, I'm not quite sure. What would you recommend?
As it happens, I already sought a few things in your absence.
How dare you?
Might
This is
have
my
noticed that
camp.
The first people have come from Ratai.
Yeah, I saw some heading here right away.
So when they arrived, I was able to start clearing building plots with them. After they'd erected some temporary dwellings, that is.
Okay, so when can we start building?
So we're ready to get things started?
As long as you know what you want to build, I can show these new people what to do. We'll be building on the sites we've measured out. You can go and look them over first, if you like.
I'll do that. I'll see what's going to be built where.
Nevertheless, I doubt you'll be able to figure that out just from looking at the sites.
It's a bit rude.
How do I choose what to build where?
I've already given it some thought on your behalf. I even wrote it all down in the accounts ledger. Everything will be recorded there. I'll make a note of every change as we proceed.
Thanks. That'll be a big help. And where can I find this book?
It will always be kept at the Rat House.
The rat house that hasn't been built yet.
What about the workers' wages and buying materials for artisans?
The money must be put in the trunk here. The expenditures for wages and materials will be taken from it. So you should keep it topped up to prevent delays. Which reminds me, there's the matter of my own pay to be resolved.
Yes, of course.
Sir Divish guaranteed me a fixed income. What's more, this job is an exceptionally big one.
I see. But how much are you thinking?
I have a record of payment here somewhere. Here it is. Let's say 1/4 more than that.
I can't afford that much. At least not now, right at the start. But I do need your help. How about this much?
That's a fair offer. It seems we understand each other. I agree.
Good. I'll put your wages in the trunk too. Are you sure it's quite safe?
Quite. Only you and I shall have a key and access to the trunk. Besides, we'll have guards on watch here.
That's reassuring.
That's about all to begin with. If you need any more details, I'll be happy to explain things to you.
Okay, cool. Tell me more about let's build. I guess I'll go take a look around first before really diving in. By the looks of it as well, we have just started a quest called Supplies. I imagine that's to obviously gather some supplies would be nice. So build a trader's house and then renew the church, ensure sufficient income and ensure housing for the villagers. We can do that. So open this and I guess, do we have to put money in here or is it, I guess it's just automatically in? Yeah, I guess it's just automatically in, right? And then we have the ledger as well. so we can actually see the incomings out. I really dig this. I hope that they add this into like the next DLC somehow, like more of a, or even just like, I don't know, just add it into something big where this can be a bigger part of the game, because it's a really awesome idea. So we can see we have the temporary rat house and the labor camp costing us money. Our reputation is pretty good here, and then we have villager income, which we want to get, and villager capacity. Cool. Perfect. So let's take a look around. So we have what the rat house is going to be built along here, which is good. Looking down on the village, is there any like sites which we need to go and look at? We have some tradesmen down here as they continue to work. I mean, getting like a logging camp up here would probably be our the best idea. Doesn't look like we can talk to anyone either yet, so I guess we'll go back to Marius and maybe start getting building. I assume he's the person we have to go to get building. Oh yeah, we also have all of this terrain up here, because this was all like blockaded off as well. Interesting. Marius, you sit down, please, my dude. I have a bone to pick with you, Marius. I wanna get building. Oh no, that's the trunk back here. Okay. So do I have to put money in this, or does it just all come out of my own pocket? Because I have my groshens, right? Yeah, maybe I do have to move all. We'll move like 10,000 there to begin with. Yeah. I think that's the right one. I don't think it's this trunk. That one looks more important, so I assume it's that one. Let's talk to Marius now. Let's build.
I want to build something.
Certainly, Master Bailiff. What's it to be?
Buildings on the outskirts, improvements. Buildings in the village centre, can we see what? So rat house basic, church, bakery. There must be like one which will start getting us, yeah, wood cutting camps, probably the best idea, right? Getting this will give us wood to then spend on the building.
We'll need woodcutters to ensure timber supplies for building.
It's impossible. Check what you need in the ledger.
Oh, okay, so...
We've already finished everything successfully.
I'd rather not build.
Oh, so do we just have to build the rat house first then? Is that... Because that's what it says in the ledger, right? Objectives... Church repairs... We don't have any groshens in the ledger yet. So is it this one then, not that one? Maybe it is. I'll see. Let's go ahead and put some money in there then. I assume it's this one though, because it's... Okay, does that...
I want to build.
Certainly.
We'll need woodcutters.
Let's go to the site.
There we go,
See
perfect.
to the building.
So it was that one. I mean, the other one looks a little bit more important right back there, but let's go to the site. It doesn't tell me how much it costs as well. Does the ledger, like, open up? Oh, yeah, we have multiple pages, right? Oh, okay, this makes so much more sense. So you can see how much stuff costs and how much, you know, the equipment we need and stuff. Oh, okay, makes so much more sense. So if we find a woodcutting camp, here somewhere, it must be here in a second. There you go, woodcutting camp. So we need 2,500 for the woodcutting camp. We have the prerequisites for labor's camp, and the structure will cost us a little bit of wages over time. Okay, cool. That's nice. I probably should have paid a bit more attention to that to begin with, but oh well. So yeah, also my money's in there, which is nice. Okay, so I finally found him. He literally was playing hide and seek with me until he started heading back to the city centre. I must have gone round the city about 10 times to try and find him. But here we go. We found it finally.
Right here. Ready to start?
Yeah, of course.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. We've still got the means. We'll get stuck in then.
Perfect. A few days later, oh, our first building has now been complete. Awesome. Got their own little huts. They're working away. Hey, no slackers. No slackers in my village. It's up the middle of the day. You're having a nice little nap. Whoa, Henry needs to whip these people into martial law. Awesome, so we have our own woodcutting area now. That is perfect. So I guess we'll head back to the ledger. I mean, we're probably going to be a little bit broke now. I mean, we'll go see back on the chest how much money we have. Get on our horse, head back up to the town center really quickly. The nice thing is as well, we can cut across. There's no like trees in our way. Just be pretty easy to get back. So now that the woodcutting's done, we'll see how much money we have left over. Which I assume will be in here.
Good day, Henry.
So that cost us 2.5 grand. That's cool. So if we take a look at the thing now, what else do we want to build? So we got our woodcutting camp down here on the left-hand side. We can see that now. So temporary rat house. That's already built, right? Yeah. So we could build a proper rat house. Shouldn't be too bad. Extended rat house. Don't really want to do that. Church. Basic repairs. Don't really want to touch the church quite yet. A forge could be kind of good, but not really important. Bakery is probably kind of important, but it's a little bit expensive. Don't need a stable yet. Guardhouse, trader, tavern, bridges. We've got our woodcutting camp done. Perfect. Beehives we don't really need. Labor camps. Is that everything? So that's everything. Okay, perfect. So beehives, what they would demand little labor, but are well worth having. Forest honey is healthy taste, so more food could be good. Bridges and roads, don't really need that. We don't have a ton of money. Can't build a tavern yet. A trader could be good to start getting some money in. Is there any way to improve like just basic housing as well? Because I imagine that'd be under like improvements, right, rather than anything else. This tent will serve. So this is what we already have, right? So the next one is a sizable village should have a rat house, seat of law. I mean, that's not a bad thing to build right away, and we have enough to do it. As I said, we're not. The church is super expensive, but I guess it makes sense. A bakery could be good as well, or a butcher. I think maybe a butcher next would be good. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick up a butcher, and that's going to be a lot of our money straight away out of the thing. So, do we have enough? No, we need a smokehouse first. No, we need livestock first, which we don't have. I guess that will come in a second. So, is there anything else we can actually build? Bakery, we do not meet the grain prerequisites. So, do we have anything that we do meet the prerequisites? We can build a rat house. Let's build that.
I've decided what to build.
Good. Let's
How
get
are you,
building.
Henry?
So let's go. We'll follow him and get this rat house up
We're
and
gonna
running.
build here.
Right here. Ready to start?
Yes, let's go.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. We've got what we need. Let's get to work.
Perfect. So we'll have my, like, I guess my house, my seat of law being built, which is absolutely amazing. And having this along with the wood cutting will be great. Perfect. Look at us go as well. I mean, it's not grand. It's nothing too amazing, but it'll do. Is she my wench as well? It's a start, I guess. It's a start. And here it is. Perfect. So we're coming along quite nicely. Do you have any quests for me, Marius? Oh, I guess now Marius starts over here as well. We'll eat from a pot as well. We'll slurp it up. So cool. We're getting along. We've already built 2 of our buildings, which is nice. Probably the 2 more important ones as well. And here we go. Yeah, there's our chest. Probably don't have a lot of cash left now. Yeah, no, we only have 2,300 groschens left, and we have a pretty disgusting upkeep cost, and we need to try and get grain, coal, and all of that stuff as well. Oh, we're actually, that's the objectives, right? Yeah, it is. So we can see the rat house on the hill. Perfect. So what are our objectives to build again? So just get more people here, which is good. So let's go ahead and see Marius. See what he has to say. There's another chest here for me to keep all my lovely goods. Here you are, Marius. Do you have any quests or anything I can do?
So, how am I doing with the village?
Let's see. You're still far from having the income you need to make the village prosper. You'll need to get the tradesmen working better and creating space for more people. The church is still in ruins. Doesn't create a good impression. We're on the right track, but we haven't reached the end yet.
Isn't that there's a lot
Alright,
of things
I'll
wrong?
get stuck in. Could you explain some?
Operation costs new people. Yes, yeah, we get
How
more.
can I get new people to come to the village?
Don't worry about that. Folk will gradually turn up of their own accord when there are houses for them. Each building can house a certain number of people. The bigger the house, the more inhabitants. And the more space you have for them, the more country folk will come here in search of a better livelihood.
What about tradesmen?
I can find you fairly competent ones, but if you can get really skilled artisans, it will certainly be a boon for the village income. Although it's not all that easy to get skilled people. You could ask around.
I see. Any suggestions?
You could try asking the two Sasau armorers for a start. They're always at each other's throats, so maybe one of them could work here. But don't forget to get a forge and armory workshop set up for him.
Okay, cool,
Otherwise
cool.
you'll only be wasting his time.
Right. I'll go and have a word with them later. I must give some thought to who else would come in handy here. Thanks.
We should go and see. We should go and see the woman who was at Sasau at the monastery. The person who we really pissed off for some reason.
What
I can't
are my
remember
duties
how.
as bailiff?
As bailiff, you must see to it that the village grows and prospers. You'll have to resolve disputes between citizens and decide what I should have built. The coin for it will come from your own purse. Basically, you'll have to keep the whole locality under control, but you can't just do whatever you like. You're still answerable to Sir Divish, as am I.
Which means...
Which means that if the folk here are unhappy, word will soon get to Sir Divish, and he'll put you in your place. So you'd better see to it that there's no thieving, and folk have jobs to do, and their wages are paid.
Of course. I'll keep a close eye on things.
Um.
How can I improve the buildings?
The process is exactly the same as for building from the ground up. We need to have enough coin, materials, and of course, something to improve. It goes without saying that there's no point in better blacksmith's equipment if you've no forge.
Well, I can't argue, but why bother?
Because they make it possible to produce better goods that can be sold at a higher price, so we'll earn more money.
Yeah, all makes sense. All makes sense. That's
Nothing.
about it, everything I want. Can we improve
want to build-
anything?
Certainly. We've already finished.
So nothing there. Anything else on the outskirts? Tavern, paves and roads, beehives, trader's store. We can't do that. And in the centre, I don't think there's anything else we can do here. I don't believe, if I remember correctly from the
I'd rather not
ledger.
build.
So we're gonna need to go ahead and try and get some money up and running. I wonder how we'll do that. I guess maybe looking for a fight would be good, because if we take a look at our ledger, we only have 2,300. Obviously, people need wages. We have our basic stuff undergo. And I think I would love to build. Where is it? I think I'd love to build either a bakery early on, not that we have any livestock. I don't really know how to get the livestock, or a trader. But we don't have. We need bridges and roads to get the trader first. I don't know how to get the grain going. I guess that just comes along with it as you continue to move up. Or maybe the beehive would help as well with that. So yeah, maybe we'll build a beehive right away.
There's work to be done.
We're gonna build. Yeah, here we go. So we'll build a beehive, get that up and running, which should still give us about £1,000 left in the treasury, and that should really sort out stuff.
Shouldn't take too long. Come along with me, and we'll take a look at the site.
And then I guess we're gonna go out traveling and see if there's any quests. See if Sir Divish has any quests for us, because that might give us some good coin. Because I remember his quests are pretty good. Then we'll head to Rattay if there aren't any, at Sir Divish at Townburg, and we'll see if my father or even Sir Lord Capon has any interesting quests that we can pick up, because they tend to pay pretty decently. But yeah, getting grain up and livestock is probably pretty important. And I imagine we do get more options as we build
We're gonna
to
build
build
here?
more farms and stuff.
Yes. Shall we get...
Yes, of course.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. We've still got the means. We'll get stuck.
Perfect. So this is a beehive being built, which is, I guess, good for like a nice little food surplus, or like some food coming in. Producing some honey, so I guess we can't complain there. Just a nice little bit of free food. Yeah, it's not bad, not bad. So that's like everything, right? I don't have any money left just straight off the bat. So I guess what we'll do is we'll head to Townburg and see if they have anything interesting there for us to do. I think that's going to be our next logical step, right? Is to head to Townburg because everything else is just, our quest log is just build a trader's house and then renew the church, and this is kind of like the overall one, right? So we need to build a trader's house, which means we need some more money. So as I said, let's go off to, oh, we actually have the pictures now as well. That's kind of cool. We have our rat house, our woodcutting camp, the beehive. Well, it's actually an activity giver in the center. Maybe that'll be good, because obviously I want to try and do everything in the DLC. Oh, what's going on here? Are they arguing, or are they just talking? Do I need to step in? They're just having a nice little discussion. Is there anything to do? Judge? What's up here? Hear ye, hear ye.
What is it this time?
We have a problem with water. That is, with the stream. With the, use of the stream.
The stream? What seems to be the trouble?
Sir, they won't let me have a shit.
What's that?
Your locator here won't let people go for a shit.
God give me strength.
Master Locator, would you be so kind as to cast some light on the matter?
I never forbade anyone to defecate. It's not something that can be prohibited anyway.
You did so.
All I asked was that people did their business further downstream. After all, we don't want our water supply contaminated. It could cause disease.
Yeah, of course. What disease?
What kind of disease?
Digestive disorders, fever, even death.
Yeah, we want to...
What a load of nonsense. We always poured our shit out right there on the road. They even do that in Prague, for what I've heard. What else would they do with it?
Yeah, you don't want to fucking drink it, really, do you?
I've decided.
The call of nature when they like, yeah.
Defecating will only be allowed at least 100 feet from the village.
But, sir...
A wise decision, Henry.
Well, finally we have permission to go and shit again. I'll go and tell the fellows we can go to the stream. It's been a tough few days.
You mean you haven't been since... No, don't say it. I don't even want to know.
That's awesome. Okay, cool. So that's that done. Telling our people to go away. And now let's head over to Townburg. We do actually have to hand in a quest at Townburg anyway. One of the hunting down bandits quests I had to do from one of the, I think, the Master at Arms at Townburg. So we need to hand that in. Actually, give us a little bit more money, but we definitely need to find some engagements or some quests that will pay well. And last time I checked, I'm not sure if he's still going to be there, but one of the Master at Arms at Townburg was stuck in the middle of the ground. His horse is still there. Let's see if he himself is still there, because, yep, he's 100% going to be here still. Where is he? He's in the ground somewhere. There he is. Good day to you, sir. You still in loving life down there, Sir Robard? You still having a good time?
Why are you creeping around like a footpad?
Why are you in the grass? It doesn't make sense. So we can't speak to him. Hopefully there'll be some sort of fix. If you guys know how like that can be fixed, then do let me know, because also Townburg itself seems to be a little bit messed up as well for me. If we go into the city, you'll see immediately what I'm talking about. The wall is just completely destroyed. I don't really know what the issue is. I'm on the latest patch and everything. It just seems a little bit messed up, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't really know what the issue is. But let's go ahead and see Lord Divish. Where is he? He'll be around here somewhere. You know, you're not sleeping. We'll try and find him and get a nice little quest of him. Maybe he's upstairs praying, because it's probably praying time. No, there's Lady Stephanie. Lady Stephanie, do you have anything? No, you just want to hit it and quit it? Yeah, I can't talk to her. What the hell? We had a romantic night together not so long ago, and now she just doesn't even care. No, Lord Divish, where are you? Maybe downstairs eating? Because you'd be eating up here, wouldn't you? Yeah. I mean, if we can't find him, we'll just have to go to Ratay and try and find something to do. Yeah, this is like the peasants. You're not out here, are you? So weird. Like, I don't know why this is just tearing so much. Captain Robard's not there either. Yeah, I guess we'll go to Retain and see our father, see if he has any healthy quests for us to do, because we need to make money. You know, we have to keep our city running and all of that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get back on our horse and we'll head to Retain. And Retain and Sasau are probably our best bet. Oh, I overate by mistake. Oh well, whatever. We will persevere. So annoying though, we can't hand him that quest. But it could be a good idea to get the priest from Uzitz down there as well at some point. What is that? Quest giver. Yeah, I guess we'll head towards the quest giver. I'm not sure if these are special to the new DLC or not. I imagine they have added in more quests and easier ways for you to make money, as you need like 70 grand to build what you need. Also, obviously, if we run into any bandits on the road, we will take them engagements very happily, try and you know, gain ourselves some extra money that way. We actually don't have any coin on us as well. Maybe that was a bad decision to make as well, to give all our money to the city, because we're going to need some sort of cash to, you know, probably to build some certain stuff up. So let's go into the city. As we said, there should be a quest giver up here somewhere. Hopefully, like, it's like just go kill these dudes and stuff. But I don't remember seeing this, but it could have obviously been added in another patch or something. We're still super heavily overeaten. Is it Nightingale? No, it's not. Is it Nightingale? Where is it? Oh, it's the other side. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember this. It's board? No, it must be Nightingale. That's just a guard, so where is it?
I wouldn't beg, good neighbour.
I could die of shame. Reduced to begging.
Scarlet.
But what am I?
Well, you know.
Yeah, we don't care about that. There should be a quest around here.
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
Oh, is this dude?
Look here, Kunesh. I can't watch you wasting away here anymore. How would you like a job?
First, we ought to settle that little dispute of ours. Then I might be willing to listen to what
Let's
you have
do
to
it,
say.
man. I will kick the shit out of you. Let's go.
You still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
Well, I mean, we're better than him on everything now.
You realise I could kill you without a moment's thought? Anytime I want to, you coward.
No, I can't take any more.
We're so much
I owe
better than
you.
the boy we were
What was
before
you
when we
supposed
first
to do about
fought
it?
him.
You think you'll get
I'll
anything
live like
from
you
me?
did till
Look at
Scarlet
what
has
I've
gone
got.
to action.
Yeah, I'll give you a job. I
maybe
already
I
said.
Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
Yeah, talk
All
then.
right, then.
I'm listening.
Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
Very well, then. Talk.
When we were running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it. It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. Either way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecote.
Under a dovecote? And that's it?
That's all I know. How many dovecotes could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there,
For the love
you're
of
bound
God.
to find it.
I've come from
Fine.
Skalitz, and
We'll see.
all I ask of you is a crust of bread.
Okay, good. And I imagine we don't get to get him until I do this, right?
Look here, Kunesh.
First, we ought to settle the...
Yeah. So until I go back to Skalitz and stuff, I doubt I'll be able to do anything else. Are there any other of them missions? Because I imagine these are all new DLC ones. So there's one here as well. Is that like a blacksmith though? Probably, right? Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll go over here and see all of these, like, questings. Yeah. Oh, so these must be all the people from Skalitz, right? I imagine so. That's really cool. I like that. We'll be bringing back, like, all the people we've known, and Franz and stuff can come. And I think this is to do with Franz right here. I think he is stationed out here. And I imagine when we go to the monastery, we'll get the female to come. So we might as well pick these up whilst we're around here. Oh, yeah, they're going to be in the tavern, of course, aren't they? Of course. Is it her? No. So this guy? Is it the innkeeper? Oh no, it's all the way out here. Yeah, it's ages away. So let's go and run over there. Bloody fences in my way, keeping me away from my one true love, Franz. I'm so confused. Is there another quest here? Oh, there is another quest there. Oh no, he's just... Okay, sorry. I got confused there for a second. I'm an idiot. That's just like the general quest giver, which might be good to go and talk to anyway. Maybe we'll get some coin that way. But I want to at least initiate all of these talks first.
Good day to you.
I noticed the targets. Are you an archer by any chance?
I notice you're asking questions. Are you the Inquisition by any chance?
No, I'm Henry.
Haha.
Scallops.
From Scallops. I'm Vatek, from here. Why are you so curious?
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I
Young
don't...
fellow. Good luck to you.
Oh, there's a contest. That could be kind of fun to do at some point. For now, though, I want to go ahead and wrap up this thing and try and get these quests. Because I imagine the treasure hunt quest will take me a little while to figure out. And that's something that I'll probably have to cut up quite a lot. We'll do that for the next episode for sure.
God be with you.
Is something trouble?
I wouldn't say it's troubling me exactly, my boy, but I've heard talk about the Sasso blacksmith and I'm losing sleep over.
What talk might that be?
They say they've heard him chanting when he tempers steel, and that nothing of his ever breaks.
Well, if it's troubling you, go and have a look for yourself.
Easy for you to say. I have too much work to do. And anyway, I can't just turn up asking questions. He wouldn't tell me anything.
And, how could I help with that?
Simple enough. Go there and find out if there's any grain of truth in it.
I suppose asking costs nothing.
Just don't ask him outright about any sorcery.
Don't worry, I'm not that daft.
Good, good. And don't worry. You won't be the poorer for it. Once you find out what's what, I'll find a way to recompense you.
Okay, I'll do it. I mean, why
Right.
not?
Good.
He's about to get
Have
some
a
money,
supper.
so...
God be with
Was that the quest then? I guess it was, right? Yeah, it must be. Maybe this quest will allow me to get the blacksmith to be my friend. That's not a bad idea. Let's also go see this question mark as well. So I guess we'll head over to Sasau anyway, because we need to go to the monastery to, I imagine, see that woman. Oh, there we go. We've met the tanner. Yeah, I imagine we need to go over here anyway, because we have a quest right here to pick up, and that's probably, to me, either the priest or the woman from Skalitz, and I think that's all of them, right? That's the three at least we have the advantage of doing right now. So yeah, I guess we'll go to a monastery. We'll pick up this quest, finish up the one. We'll finish up the blacksmith quest we just got, and then we'll head up to Skalitz. We'll do that and kind of just rotate ourselves around. We probably need to take a good night's sleep here as well at some point in the future. Oh, attacked on the road. Perfect. Let's halt and engage these scoundrels.
Well. Fucking come on then.
Oh, you guys are nobodies.
Had enough of life, have you?
Yeah, these are nobodies. I was hoping for armored guards or something. We're in light armor, so we're not really the best. Like, one strike from their axes could actually hurt us. As you can see, like, he does actually hurt me a little bit. There we go, perfect. I did not mean to pick up his body. Well, I mean, they weren't armored at all. Luckily as well, it wasn't like armored guards, because if it was like armored dudes, I might not have been able to fare too well. I need your bread, and I'll take your groshens. It's not really a lot, but every little helps, I guess. If they all have 13, that's still like 50 groshens we just picked up. Their axes and weapons aren't really worth much, are they? No, like worth practically nothing. So there's no point even worrying about that. I guess we'll pick it up nonetheless. Just in case. We already got all of your loot. I mean, it's just this guy. So he actually did do a little bit of damage to me, surprisingly enough. Okay, let's continue to make our way. We're almost there now. But I think we do have all our armor on us still, so if we do get attacked by anyone worth my time, then I will stick on my armor, obviously, immediately to see what's going on. Obviously, put our bloody sword away before we enter a holy place would be a smart idea. So I wonder how we get, like, livestock and grain and stuff, because I imagine that does come after we maybe build a trader or something, and that'll start flowing into the city. So maybe a trader should have been, like, our first priority. Where is the mission here? Is it this dude? No, it's not him. I imagine it's the woman, right? From Skalitz. Johanna, but we can't even speak to Johanna. No, just bloody villagers and stuff, wounded men. Brother Elis? No? So where's the quest then? And maybe it's upstairs? There isn't upstairs to here, I'm confused. Maybe it's along the wall? Yeah, maybe it's along the battlement.
What the hell?
Yeah, it is him, but I don't want to do his weed mission. That's not really anything fun.
About that, go to the herb garden, take a good...
Clear.
Not so fast. Have I even told you what I consider a weed? It's those plants...
I see.
Once you've cleared the garden of weeds, come back. And woe be...
Don't worry.
Maybe once I've done this, he'll do. But whatever, we'll go to Sasau now and we will talk to the blacksmith there. Because maybe these quests aren't really tied to anything. They're just letting me know that there's quests here, maybe. Do any more pop up now I've taken that one? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I don't know if they are actually like proper quests or what. But I mean, either way, we want to go to Sasau. We want to talk to a blacksmith there. Apparently his weapons don't break, so he'd be a great person to get on side. We have, you know, the famous craftsman whose swords don't break. That's not a bad person to have on side. And he also said that we'd be rewarded quite generously. So what blacksmith is it? 'Cause there are two. I remember that. There's one here and there's one like over here somewhere. I think it's the sword, it's weaponsmith, right? If I'm not mistaken. So let's question him. Do we have to turn the quest on as well? Because it's not like popping up the actual mission itself. Yeah, we have a few side quests here. Oh, you can only track 3 at a time? Oh, okay. So I guess we'll get rid of this one and put on Tricks of the Trade. Yeah. Seems like a good plan. Oh no, it's this one. Okay, cool.
My breath is short, my feet are sore. I'd buy a horse, but I am...
God be with you.
God be with you, sir. They say you can cast spells.
They say you're the best blacksmith in the whole region. That metal you've tempered never breaks.
Ah, nothing but old wives' tales. Of course some of my pieces have broken, but only ever here, at the smithy.
No one's ever returned anything for you to rework, though, have they?
Not that I recall, but I can't remember everything.
No, we have amazing speech compared to him.
Father was a blacksmith all my life. He always stoked up the furnace till it roared gently, and you could smell the heated iron. Then he plunged it into the water, and that was that.
Fine words, and no mistake. I do it a little differently. I heat until the metal is 2-3 shades short of bright yellow. I ease up on the bellows, and after a Lord's Prayer and a Hail Mary, off it goes into the water.
It's strange to think that I'll never help him out with it again. Our forge will stay burned out forever, unless I go back to the trade myself.
It would be a shame not to, lad. Working iron is a worthwhile thing. Godly. It makes life easier for folk. And, let's be honest, you can make a decent living doing it.
And is that all? There's nothing else you do with it?
Well, that depends. I heat it up again after that, but not so it starts to glow. I just hold it like this at the edge of the furnace for a while, and then quench it again.
You quench twice?
Yes, although there's less quenching needed the second time, it doesn't get quite so hot.
And how does that help?
I don't rightly know. I found out about it by chance. I got caught short, needed to piss so bad, I left the rod resting by the furnace by mistake. That's how I found out if you quench it twice, it doesn't break as easily. No idea why, but I've tried it enough times to know it works.
I'd like to ask you about the tempering process.
And I'd say I've nothing much to tell you. You just need an eye for it and a furnace.
Let's stop talking about tempering.
Okay, Henry. Well, I guess that's all we need to do, right? If we go back, have we done up what we need to do here? I think so. I think we just have to head back to that place and talk to the guy again. Go back to him and with the words of the tempering process. I kind of feel bad though, because it's kind of like we're giving trade secrets away for like free, and he seems like a nice enough guy, especially when I told him about my father. Maybe we'll have options not to spoil all the beans to him. But yeah, we'll head back. Hopefully, he did say he would reward us handsomely, so hopefully we'll get like, you know, at least a couple hundred groschen would be nice. Again, we'll halt, see if we can run into any engagements. These guys are kind of heavily armored, so I'm going to put some armor back on. Oh no, they don't. They look like trash. Quite a few of them, though.
I'll wring your neck. Come here, deliver.
There's actually quite a few of them, yeah. I don't want to risk it. Let's put some armor on, because it would suck if I was to die here. Oh, I'm in combat, so I can't? Oh, no! Okay, well, fuck. There's a lot of these bandits. They're definitely... There's this guy on my left, which kind of scares me. But we'll keep on backing up. This guy's already half health.
God damn.
That's one down just from a counter. That's perfect.
Is that the best you could do?
There's still 5 of them around me. Wow.
Oh.
Oh my god, they're just striking me. I might just try and run away, but I don't think I'm going to be able to run away from 5 of them. We're going to be fighting to the death here.
I'm going to enjoy this.
It's just so hard to fucking get one of them in combat. Like, they're all just swarming me like they should, you know.
You call that combat?
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
I was trying to get him down, but...
Come here.
Missed.
I wish there was, like, the targeting is a little bit annoying when fighting multiple people. Besides that, though, the fighting is really nice. I do enjoy the way, like, it flows, but trying to target multiple people is a pain in the ass sometimes. Okay, just one of them left now. Good. We did take a lot of damage, and it's just so hard to do any moves or anything, or try anything crazy when you've got 5 people. You're basically just spending the entire time backing up. Don't know how he managed to swoon across there. There we go. It's over. It's over. Fuck me, we got beaten up pretty badly, and none of these guys' gear is even worth anything, so it's like, what's the point of even taking it? It was just an annoyance. I need to remember, though, as soon as we do enter into his combat, to stick back on all my armor. And we'll drink a potion now as well. But cool, I'm going to wrap up the episode right here. I'm going to go back, have a nice little sleep, maybe at Rete. We'll go then hand him this quest before, as we start the next episode. Hopefully make some money. If you guys have any good tips on quests or anything to pick up and do before